Hello everyone, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. Last time, we did the whole of the Mask side quest, and have the Mask of Truth. This time, we, with the Ocarina of Time and the 3 spiritual stones, are going to the Temple of Time. With the mask, remember, we can talk to these. Ever heard this? They say that Gerudos sometimes come to Hyrule Castletown to look for boyfriends. Most of these guys tell you nothing useful. Don't bother. just honestly don't bother. Mask of Truth is neat. Some of them, I think, in dungeons give hints. That's about it. Okay. There are 3 hollows and an inscription here. Ye who owns 3 spiritual stones, stand with the Ocarina of Time and play the Song of Time. That is how the inscription reads. Fuck. I pressed the wrong fucking button. Nope, that's... I've already forgotten it. This was just last time and I immediately forgot how the fucking song goes. Okay. Oh, fucking moron. I'm so smart. The 3 spiritual stones. Fuck. With the door open, let's head inside. Link, isn't that... It's that legendary blade. The Master Sword. Let's go get the sword. Yeah, excellent work. As I thought, you held the keys to the door of time. You've led me to the gates of the sacred realm. Yes, I owe it all to you, kid. Link. Wake up, Link, the chosen one. Oh, that's... I am Raru, one of the ancient sages. Yeah. Ages ago, we ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the entrance to the sacred realm. This is the Chamber of Sages inside the Temple of Light. The Temple of Light, situated in the very center of the sacred realm, is the last stronghold against Ganondorf's evil forces. The Master Sword, the evil-destroying sword that you pulled out of the pedestal of time, was the final key to the sacred realm. Link, don't be alarmed. Look at yourself. We've grown up a bit. Look, Link, you're big now. You've grown up. The Master Sword is a sacred blade which evil ones may never touch. Only one worthy of the title of Hero of Time can pull it from the pedestal of time. However, you are too young to be the Hero of Time. Therefore, your spirit was sealed here for 7 years. And now that you are old enough, the time has come for you to awaken as the Hero of Time. Well, do you understand your destiny? But remember, though you opened the door of time in the name of peace, Ganondorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, used it to enter this forbidden sacred realm. He obtained the Triforce from the Temple of Light, and with its power, he became the King of Evil. His evil power radiated from the temples of Hyrule, and in 7 short years, it transformed Hyrule into a world of monsters. My power now has only little influence, even in this sacred realm. Namely, this Chamber of Sages. But there is still hope. The power of the sages remains. When the power of all the sages is awakened, the sages' seals will contain all the evil power in the void of the realm. I, Rauru, am one of the sages, and your power to fight together with the sages makes you the Hero of Time. Ugh. The Hero of Time chosen by the Master Sword. Keep my spirit with you and find the power of the other sages and add their might to your own. Spirit Bomb! We received the Light Medallion. Rauru the Sage adds his power to yours. Find the other sages and save Hyrule. Link, we're back in the Temple of Time, but have 7 years really passed? Looks like you won't be able to use some of the weapons you found as a kid anymore. Let's get out of here. What Navi says is correct. We cannot use a handful of the weapons we got as a child. I've been waiting for you, Hero of Time. When evil rules all, an awakening voice from the sacred realm will call those destined to be sages who dwell in the 5 temples. One in a deep forest, one on a high mountain, one under a vast lake, one within the house of the dead, one inside a goddess of the sand. Together with the Hero of Time, the awakened ones will bind the evil and return the light of peace to the world. This is the legend of the temples passed down by my people, the Sheikah. I am Sheik, survivor of the Sheikas. As I see you standing there holding the mythical Master Sword, you really do look like the legendary hero of time. If you believe the legend, you have no choice. You must look for the 5 temples and awaken the 5 sages. One sage is waiting for the time of awakening in the forest temple. The sage is a girl, I'm sure you know. Because of the evil power in the temple, she cannot hear the awakening call from the sacred realm. Unfortunately, equipped as you currently are, you cannot even enter the temple. But if you believe what I'm saying, you should head to Kakariko Village. Do you understand, Link? Looking at our menu here, a lot of things are off the table. We cannot use the Mask of Truth as an adult. We also cannot use our magic beans, the boomerang, our slingshot, or Deku sticks. We are relatively limited in what we can use. On top of our other equipment, the Deku shield and the Kokiri sword are off limits. Okay. Let's head to Kakariko then. That's about all we can do. Now, there's actually a little bit more we can do right now. In fact, there's a good chunk of things. There's still these, they're still sitting here. That she's one-eyed gaze pierces into your mind. Boyoink. Still tell us the time. The market has been destroyed. It's completely full of redeads. I'm gonna stun them with the Song of Time. Or Song of Time, the Sun Song. Get me out of here. Because that's now an enemy in an area with enemies, not much we can do here. There's something in here, we'll touch on that later. We're not going to touch on that for a little while. Now, actually, no. Let's go talk to him right now, just so we remember, just so we have that in our knowledge. Oh, you're quite an energetic young man. You're brave and handsome, too. Your name is Link, isn't it? Don't be surprised. I can read people's minds. If I looked as good as you, I could run a different kind of business. My shop is the only ghost shop in Hyrule. Because of the Great Ganondorf, it's a fine time for a business like this. Oh, I can only hope the world gets even worse. The ghosts, called Poes, are spirits of concentrated hatred that appear in the fields and graveyard. They hate the world. Young man, if you catch a Poe, I will pay a lot of money for it. So, should you want to ever go money grinding, you can do that. You can go catch Poes, do some money grinding, because our 40 rupee thing is off limits for the moment, as the drawbridge is destroyed. Now, we could go to Kakariko right now. I am not going to. We're actually going to head... Hi, speaking of Poes. Actually don't have an empty bottle, so that's just going to chill there. Don't really want to use up my fairy right now. Nor the milk. I can always get bugs later, but it might still be useful as an adult. Should we head to Lon Lon Ranch? There's a thing we can do here. Let's look around a little bit. We didn't look around too much before. There's this area over here, some cows. They're just chilling. Malon still seems to be here. Oh, a visitor. It's been a long time since we've had a visitor here. Where did you come from? Since Ganondorf came, people in Castletown have gone, places have been ruined, and monsters are wandering everywhere. Mr. Ingo is just using the ranch to gain Ganondorf's favor. Everyone seems to be turning evil. But Dad, he was kicked out of the ranch by Mr. Ingo. If I disobey Mr. Ingo, he will treat the horses so badly. So there's nothing I can do. Seems Malon does not recognize us, sadly. What about in here? There's all the cuckoos, they're still in here. We have these stairs. I don't think we went up here last time, but there's nothing in here as a kid, and I don't think there's anything in here as an adult. Some pots. Game, come on. Well, shame. Can't get that blue. Oh well. Now, Ingo is a character that was here before. He would have been sitting in the stables complaining about his job. Because he's kind of an asshole. He always was, but especially so now. There's some people in Kakariko spreading rumors that I cheated Talon out of the ranch, but don't be ridiculous. Like Talon was weak. I, the hard-working Ingo, poured so much energy into this place. I don't want any strangers like you saying anything bad about me. Listen, the great Ganondorf recognized my obvious talents and gave the ranch to me. I will raise a fine horse and will win recognition from the great Ganondorf. Say, young man, do you want to ride one of my fine horses? Pay me 10 rupees and you can ride. Sure. Do you want to hear how to ride? Sure. Approach the horse quietly and stand by its side. Press A to mount up. Use the stick to make it run. Once it starts running, press A to tap it with the whip. It will speed up. When you want to jump over a fence, accelerate and hit it head on. Try to jump over a fence at an angle, the horse won't like it and won't jump. After the horse comes to a complete stop, press A to dismount. Now have fun. Thank you so much. Hehe. We get a minute in here, and that's it. While you're in here, play Epona's song. Because Epona is still here. That will bring Epona to us. Should we speak to Ingo on... Say, hey young man, do I know you? It's felt as though I've seen you somewhere before. If you use Z-targeting, you can talk to me from horseback. Are you ready to go home so soon? Let's see. Just when your time is up, get out of here. I am unsure how to do things. There is a way to do the thing I'm trying to do, and I'm unsure of it. Wait a minute, am I being stupid? Am I done? Am I dumb? Am I stupid? I think I might be stupid. might be stupid. Am I dumb? Fine. Don't listen, I'm aware. Okay, I need to read this over. Who's not taking my inputs correctly? That's fun. Gotta slow it down a little bit. Alright, am I dumb? Alright. Trying to read this over. Am I dumb? Am I dumb? Am I dumb? I'm getting better. How about a little rate? Okay. So once you jump both fences, you can talk to him. But a little race. One lap around the corral with that horse. Let's make a little wager. Say 50 rupees? Okay. This is gonna be a thing. Let's race. Come on, Epona, let's go. I win, nerd boy. Come on. Shoot! If the great Ganondorf found out about this humiliation, hey you, how about another race? If you win, you can keep the horse. Alright. This one's harder. He's gonna try to cut you off first chance he gets. And he's pretty good at it. Do whatever you can to get in front of him, slow him down, keep your speed up. It can be kinda rough. Get fucked, Ingo. What's up with that horse? Is that Epona? How did you tame that wild horse right under my nose? I was going to present that horse to the great Ganondorf, but I bet it on the race and lost. Shoot! Ha ha ha. As I promised, I'll give the horse to you. However, I'll never let you leave this ranch. Oh no. A gate. Ha ha ha. No. I thought we were going to be able to jump that. Okay, well. Where is the bit? I actually don't remember. Is it this? Yep. Jump right on over the fence. And now we have Epona available to us whenever we want to go faster. This is helpful. Now we can move fast. Well, faster than just running around Hyrule. What is up next? At this point, I'd say it's time for us to head to Kakariko. Let's go, Epona. That's a Poe. How will it... Will it let... Nope, okay. Game says no. Cannot ride Epona into Kakariko Village. Sad. Alright. We're back here at night. Things have changed a bit. This tree grew a bit. And Kakariko Village in general has changed quite a bit. We got a beggar over here. We have a couple of shops. We have that guy up there. The shooting gallery is back. We're gonna have to do that again. The Skulltula house is still here. I don't think there's any gold Skulltulas here that weren't here as a child, and they might not even show up as an adult here. Back in the graveyard. We have a couple of things. For one, pose. Get out of here. They hang around. They're a pain in the ass. That magic bean we planted earlier lets us get up here. Break this box. Piece of heart. Pretty helpful. Make sure to plant that bean. Next up. This grave right here. Pull it back. Head on in. Seems during the last 7 years, Dompe fucking died. Hey, young man, are you fast on your feet? It may not look like it, but I'm confident in my speed. Let's have a race. Follow me if you dare. We have to race Ghost Dompe. Who's gonna throw fire at us because he's a fucking dick. This place is a bit of a maze. You can use the fire to follow him if he gets a little too ahead of you. Careful of being too close, as we saw, because he will just throw fire on top of you because he's a fucking asshole. And it's a bit of a race. One that we don't really have to win. Not yet. Dompe, I fucking hate you. We can kind of cut this way. Head up here. Dompe! You fucking asshole. Now he can float all the way up there and doesn't have to follow this path, so he gets to cheat a little bit here at the end. Took us a minute 10. Time of this race was 1:10. Hey, young man. You're very quick to be able to keep up with me. As a reward, I'm gonna give you my treasure. It's called the hook shot. Its spring-loaded chain will pull you to any spot where its hook sticks. Doesn't that sound cool? Sure, it will help you. I live here now, so come back again sometime. I'll give you something cool. One more thing. Be careful on your way back. The hook shot is extremely helpful. This effectively replaces the boomerang. And as we saw, that was ridiculously helpful. And in certain places, we can use it to get places, such as some of the roofs in Kakariko. Now, little bit of a thing here. Hey, isn't that the same design that's on the Door of Time? That's right, Navi. Play the Song of Time anytime you run into some of these blocks. and they will disappear. Climb on up, and that brings us into the windmill, of which there's just a piece of heart sitting out in the open. Let's grab the piece of heart. Pretty useful. Now, before we leave, there's this guy here. He seems pretty angry with his little music box. Grr, I'll never forget what happened on that day 7 years ago. Grr. It's all that Ocarina kid's fault. Next time he comes around here, I'm gonna mess him up. I have an ocarina. What? You've got an ocarina? What the heck? That reminds me of that time 7 years ago. Back then, a mean kid came here and played a strange song. It messed up this windmill. I'll never forget this song. That teaches us the Song of Storms. This isn't immediately helpful, but it will be later. Learn the Song of Storms. And now this goes faster. So, get the piece of heart first. There are a handful of things that we can do right now that we have the hook shot. Okay. Back in the grave with Dompe, if you manage to complete the race in less than a minute, you will get a piece of heart. This is very difficult. I'm gonna need to practice this, genuinely practice this, because it's very tough. I'm not gonna do it in this one, but perhaps soon. Now, the piece of heart we got very early as a child. If you didn't do that or couldn't pull it off for one reason or another, you can do now. Take your hook shot. I'm not angled very good for this. I know you can do this now. Let me get on top of the fence here. Hook yourself onto the roof. Talk to the guy. This is when you're supposed to get this. To get a good view, and it just tells you about that. Navi, what the fuck do you want? I wonder what's going on in the forest right now. I'm worried about Saria too. This is how you normally get the thing. Okay. There are a couple other things we can get here right now, and we're gonna, because why wouldn't I? To start, there are a couple gold Skulltulas. God, that fucking dead zone on the controller. It's so bad. Get up onto this roof. Get up onto this roof. And ta-da, there's a gold Skulltula. Nice camera shot. There is another... Oh, it's way over there. We'll get that next time. We'll get that next time. Because I think this is a good place to call it. Next time on Ocarina of Time. I am gonna make the mistake of trying a few attempts at the Dampe race. Just to try to get it. I'm only gonna try it a few times. If I fail, we'll come back later. Get out of here. And if I get it, cool. If I don't, we'll come back for it later. I will be getting it at some point. Other than that, we'll head out to the forest. Probably. You come back already? No. Alright. See you guys then.